Hey guys, I am back for another video and we are going to finish decorating my house for Christmas today. I may or may not do a bathroom later on. As of right now, I am not, but we will see if I do. I kind of want to, but I already kind of spent a lot of money on decorations this year, period. So we'll see if I do. But I still have not decorated our dining room, which is behind me, and the living room, which is connected to the dining room. And I've been looking at this stuff I will show you guys every single day, trying to think of what theme I want to go for this room, what color scheme, and I just cannot wrap my head around it. So I think I just need to start somewhere and put stuff up and just kind of go with the flow and see where it leads and all that stuff. So that's what we're going to do. You might see me in different outfits, different clothes throughout this whole video because I know it's going to take me more than one day. It's already like a little bit later in the evening now. My kids are home from school and we gotta get dinner done. So I probably will not get this all done in one day, but let's just start. I'm gonna start right behind me where that Keurig is. I'm gonna be moving the Keurig and we're gonna be putting some new things there. Back here in this corner, I always want to do this and I don't know why I never did it, but I found these at a good price. I'm gonna do the 3 different size trees. Now these are not like full Christmas trees. Don't think I'm doing another Christmas tree in the house, even though we still have to put up our traditional one. I don't know if you guys will see that at some point. We need to put up our traditional one still. So we still have that to put up, but these are not like full-blown Christmas trees. These are just small, flocked, lit up trees that actually have like tins that they go into. Obviously they need to be fluffed a lot. So they come in a box like that, and then each one has its own individual stand in it. I love that the stands are weighted down so that they don't go falling and flying everywhere. It is the next day. Fluffing out those trees took longer than I thought, and it was already late last night. Plus, I want to get snow to go in the buckets. You can't tell from there, but the buckets you could kind of like, you see inside the buckets, so you see the poles and all. And then I forgot to get snow when I went out. So my option B, I think, is going to be these indoor snowball looking things. I think these will fill it out nicely in there, and you won't be able to see the heavy base sitting in the bottom. Alright, actually that works just fine in there. And obviously they do work. I plug them in. They look good. And last night they lit up this whole corner really, really well. Now we did go today and we did get our real Christmas tree, so you guys will see that in this video. And that's going to be our traditional Christmas tree, which is a lot of color. I bought multicolor lights to put on it. We went to a store and we seriously bought all different kinds of ornaments for that tree. I told my kids, I told Chase, if you like it, throw it in the cart, we're gonna put it on the tree. And that is exactly what they did. We ended up with some ornaments that were a little questionable, considering that my kids have never seen Coco Melon, but we ended up with one of those ornaments. And they haven't watched PJ Masks in a long time, but we end up with those ornaments. But it's gonna be fun, right? There's gonna be something for everybody to look at and anybody who comes in as a guest to look at on that tree. Just a heads up, sorry if you can hear the dog chewing on his bone. Since he is on a strict diet, it's hard to find things that don't have like chicken or egg in them. So really he's like brought down to just eating like bully sticks, and they are really tough. They're a really hard treat. So you might be hearing him chew on that in the background. In front of those trees, I want to put these deer. I love these deer, have them for years now, and they are one of my favorite decor pieces that I have. And I think they will look pretty over here. Obviously, I need to vacuum the floor. That flocking got everywhere. And I will do that, but probably not now. I love that for that corner. Next thing I want to do, I just kind of want to get started because I know it's going to be a long project. And as I move around the dining room and the living room, I'm just going to keep adding to it, and hopefully I have enough. I bought a lot, like a lot, of these multicolored LED mini lights. like a lot of them. It's like stuffed in this bag from Home Depot. So I bought those, and then I bought clips somewhere. Oh, here goes clips. I bought clips, and I really want to outline the dining room and the living room with these lights. We do have a lot of white lights everywhere, but the tree is going to be multicolored. So I thought outlining the room with multicolored lights wouldn't be that bad, to be honest with you, and it will tie in with the tree. So yeah, my hope is to go around the border of this room and the living room and just hang up multicolored lights. I also picked up some extension cords because I have a feeling I'm going to need more of those. And hopefully I don't need no more than 2. I know that these lights plug in to each other, so I shouldn't have an issue with that. And I can connect up to 45 sets, so I can just keep connecting them. I don't have 45 sets, I have 5 sets, but all right, let's start putting those up so that as we move around the room, we can add to it. I wish these command hooks would come with this sticky thing like already on the hook, ready to go right on the wall, because it takes forever to put these little things on these hooks. And I'm going to be putting quite a lot on. One strand is up. By the way, if you see them blink or turn off, in person they are not turning like that. In person they are not turning off. I guess because I'm using my iPhone, the LED lights is messing with the iPhone. But they are fine. They are not blinking. They are not off. They're fine. Anyway, so we got one strand going. I definitely did buy enough for the dining room and living room. I thought that maybe I didn't, but 5 boxes it's gonna be enough. Now looking at them, I kind of want to add garland or something to the lights, but I have to be very, I have to stop somewhere, if you know what I mean. I have not really begun to decorate the living room or dining room at all. The shelves I decorated on a short. I don't know if that's before or after this, but I did those on a short, and I just put up the trees and those deer in the last 24 hours. So I need to like draw the line somewhere, but I really do want to add something to that string of lights. Let's start on my fireplace mantle next, because I know what I want up there, or the basics. So let's do that next and put that up. I have this garland. I've had this garland for a while now. It still has the tag on it actually, because I just never took it off. We're gonna add this up there, and then I'm hoping to add some colors since this is white and green. I do want some reds and some other colors up on this fireplace. So let's see what we got. Here is Dunny and his bone. Just making sure he's going to get water now. Yep, he's good. He's got his water. So let's put this up first and see if we can add some color to it. This is the wreath that matches. And I normally have a command hook. I'm going to hold the bells for right now. I normally have a command hook on that mirror, but I think I got rid of it, and I'm not sure I have another one, but I do have something else to try. I found this last year on clearance at the end of the year, so I'm going to try it and see if it works. It says it holds up to 10 pounds. Oh, this is huge. This is way bigger than the command hook. I think I might be better with the command hook because the command hook at least looks nice. I definitely think this would stick if I used it, but I'm going to go look, see if I got a command hook instead of this, because this is just, that is huge. It's like the size of my hand. All right, I found the command hook, and personally I think this looks better than this, but this holds 10 pounds and this holds 5. I really don't think that wreath is even 5 pounds, so I think that this would be fine, but I think this looks better. So as much as I don't want to use another command hook, I think I'm going to. I am so excited to use these. I found these off of Macari in the summer, and I picked them up because I fell in love with them. Chase tried to clean them off as much as he possibly could. These are vintage. I have one of each size. It came as a set. So I think I'm going to use these. Oh, that's kind of gold and silver. I don't think it's going to matter. I don't. I think I'm going to try to use these up there and use color candles in here to add some color up here, and then we'll see what else we can add. Here goes the candles. I bought these off of Amazon, and I did the like open package deal where you get it for cheaper because it's like open or used or whatnot. And these were perfectly fine when they came in the mail. Just the package was ripped. So I saved a few bucks going with that, and I've tried to do that ever since because So far, everything I've got a deal on, and it's been perfectly fine. So yeah, if you guys shop on Amazon, if you scroll down a little bit, sometimes it'll say like buy used, and so far I've found really good deals doing that. I'm gonna need to purchase more of these because I'm down to my last 2. And I do like them. They are very beautiful. Hopefully they have more. I think I'm gonna add these 2 next. These are just some ceramic houses. They do not light up. I think these were from Target a few years ago. All right, we're gonna move on to the TV stand behind me. Like I said, this could be a lot of like going back and forth because I have 4 bins before me filled with stuff, and I don't know exactly what I want to use yet. I was getting way too overwhelmed with looking at them and trying to figure things out like I did for previous rooms. So I'm sorry, we'll probably go back to the fireplace at some point, but we're gonna start on the TV stand next because I know a few things that I do want on the TV stand. I was thinking of adding this garland to TV stand. Now, if I had the wreath to match this garland, I definitely would have put it on the fireplace, but I do not, so I didn't use it over there. I'm thinking of using it on the TV stand. I was also thinking about like on my banister, but my banister is all of maybe 2 feet long. It's not really that big to be putting something like this on there. So let's try it on the TV stand. Yes, it still has the tags on it too. I don't know why I keep tags on everything, but I do. It is going to hang a little longer on that side than that side, but that's because I put Hero's toy bin right there, and I don't want him to have to knock things over in order to get his toys. So it is going to hang a little bit longer over there. I have quite a few like things I was thinking about putting on there. I have this mailbox, which still has Christmas cards in there from some of you guys when I had a P.O. box. I have this. I still have this that I've been trying to place everywhere in my house. It's been following me around every video. And I have this. I guess it really depends what feel I want to go for, because this gives you like a farm vibe. This gives you like more of a modern vibe, like a whimsical thing. And then I just really love that mailbox. Before we do that, I think I'm gonna put our nativity set up and then kind of work around this. This set we got at a yard sale a long time ago, and we've been using it every year. This is probably the one thing that actually gets put away correctly every single year. We're going to put it right in the center, though I really wish I had something to hide this wire. This wire is from surround sound. When the people who owned this house before us was here, they put surround sound all throughout the living room, and we do not use it. But I also have not paid anybody to actually take the wires out of the wall because I feel like it's going to be expensive. But I really wish I could get these wires out of the wall. There's 3 of them sticking out of the wall. So what can I do to hide that wire before we put the nativity set? I really don't want the wire shown. I feel like it will take away from the actual set. I have an idea. We have these Christmas books. Some of them were from when my kids were little. Some of them were passed down. This one is from Chase when Chase was little. I think if we put the books back behind the garland, it'll hide that wire, and I don't think it'll take away from the nativity set since these are kind of older books, besides obviously the Elf on the Shelf ones. They're kind of older books, so I don't think it'll take away from the beauty, but I think it'll add kind of a nostalgic feel for Chase and the kids. There you go, so it's like a library in the background. Okay, love that. But I think we need to add something here and here, just something small so that it doesn't look blank. I'm thinking of putting like a candle on either side or something. I have these from Bella's birthday, if you guys remember. I have the candle from Bath and Body Works. This is empty. I'm not sure if there was a candle in there at some point. Oh yeah, there was a candle in there at some point, but I must have burnt it. And then I even have this candle. I have a lot of candles. They're all like half burnt, but you know, this one's completely gone. I'm thinking of putting like a candle on each side. Oh, I think I have another idea. Let's see what the candles look like, and then I'll tell you guys my other idea. Okay, let's try out my other idea really quick, because if it works, it will be great. I don't know if I said it already. If I did, just ignore me. I'll try to cut this out if I did. We went to Chase's mom's house recently to like look through the Christmas stuff she's trying to clean out. She's trying to give away what's sentimental to other people, to those people. And Chase picked out a few Christmas things. Now, I think they might look okay up here, and since they do have a lot of meaning to Chase, I do want to display them. I don't want them to just like stay in a bag or a box the whole time. We have this music box, and I'm not sure that these actually work, to be honest with you. I think this one might. Yeah, I think this one might. I'm not going to try right now, but I think it will look good with the books, and even though it doesn't fit with the nativity set, it is still a vintage feel. The nativity set's vintage. He has this one, even though the staff is broke. He said it was always broke. He remembers it being broke as a kid, so that's interesting. And then he also has this one. They're all music boxes. I think that looks good. This one we'll have to find a different place for it, but I think that looks good up there. It's simple. It all holds meaning. The books are Chase and the kids. The music box is Chase's. This I got at a yard sale a long time ago. Like it all holds meaning. So I think that that looks great up there. I'm not going to add lights to that since we're going to have so many lights around this house. Sorry if you guys can hear my neighbor leaf blowing or whatever outside. Hero is right here. That's his bed right there. He is right here, and I'm not going to disturb him. But the next thing we're gonna do is set up our singing deer. I bought 2 of the big deer from Home Depot 2 years in a row. I absolutely love them, and I would love for them to be inside, but Chase talked me into putting them outside last year. And so last year I said, okay, if they're gonna be outside, I want the singing deer. So I bought the singing deer as soon as it came out last year, and I love it. I am in love with this deer. So we're gonna set up the deer, and then our tree is gonna go in that corner once I move the rest of my plants. I've been slowly taking them, watering them, feeding them, and then putting them in the garage with a grow light. But I still have more to go before we put the tree over there. Let's set up our singing deer though, because we could do that. Oh, it's Bubba. You okay, Bubba? Mm-hmm. He works. He is back up and running. My favorite thing. We are back to fireplace. I knew we would be back. I have these giant nutcrackers, also bought from Home Depot. Have no problems with them, honestly. And I like to put these one on each side of the fireplace, and I think I'm going to still do that. They don't exactly match. They're not twins. I bought one year, and I bought another one the following year, and by then their styles have changed. I do like the first one I bought better. This is the second one I bought last year. That being said, I still think they look fine together. This is the older version, and they both do light up. I need to put batteries in them, I believe. I think I took the batteries out when we stored them. So I have to put new batteries in, but I just feel like the old ones are such a better quality. The paint doesn't chip as much. Love the older ones better than the newer ones. I decided not to decorate my bathroom for Christmas this year. I went and I looked to try to find the pieces that I really liked, and they were already sold out. So, I mean, I lost on that one, but it's okay because I feel like this year I did get a lot of other pieces that I absolutely adore. But I am going to put a Christmas/winter themed hand soap in there. This will last all winter. I'll actually be surprised if it lasts till Christmas, because my kids love using this foam hand soap, which I don't complain. I'm like, yes, wash your hands more often. Never could get enough of that, especially with the 6th season coming up. So I'm gonna put this one in the bathroom. Our bathroom is like a navy blue, so I feel like the red with the navy blue would go well together. Something I wanna make sure I put up though, and I don't know exactly where it's gonna go, is this Rudolph Bumble Chase. I got it off of Macari when I bought the candle holders there from 2 different sellers. So I've had this sitting around since summer, and I was so excited to put this up. It's like a little musical thing, and the people go around on the ice. Anyway, I absolutely loved it. I fell in love with it when I found it. I need to find a place for it to go though, because I definitely want this up this Christmas. I'm thinking one of these side tables. This is where we put our games to play. This is a wax warmer, which it is plugged in. I probably will move it, or I'll just change the wax in there to something red or white. I don't know. This is another one of those wires from our surround sound. By the way, none of these wires are live. They do not work. I just need somebody to pull it because I'm too scared to do it myself. I don't want to mess anything up, but nobody's going to get shocked by these or anything like that, guys. They are not live wires. So I'm thinking on one of these. I know the kids are going to mess with it a lot if I put it on one of these, but I think it's worth it. I think I need to put batteries in here, but I've been letting my nails grow a little bit, and so it's kind of hard to open these battery boxes. I'm thankful there's not a screw though. I really dislike when there's a screw and I have to go through a lot of work just to put batteries in something. It also plays music, so I'm actually going to show you guys how it works, but I'm going to have to mute it because, do I just put these on here anywhere? But I'm going to have to mute it because I'm sure the music is copywritten. I personally love stuff like this because as a kid, we had a lot of music boxes for Christmas where like things didn't move. There was a lot of moving parts. And I unfortunately do not have much from Christmas as a kid. I have a blow mold Santa, a blow mold Mrs. Claus, and like a blow mold candle. But my family just did not keep a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff did get ruined throughout the ages. So I don't have a lot from my childhood like Chase does from his. But this reminds me of that, so that's really why I love this. I am a Rudolph fan, not a huge one, but I am also a Rudolph fan, so that's a plus. But that's what it reminds me of. We are back for day 3 of this decorating video. Last night I got the lights up around the dining room and living room. We put the tree in the stand so that it had time to set before we decorate it, and we went to the tree lighting ceremony. Personally, I would never go back to it. It was my first year going to that one. I went to one before, and I felt like I learned my lesson with that one, but I guess I did not, but I definitely learned it with this one. And if you guys see my short, it wasn't even Santa throwing candy cans from the top of the fire truck that got me. It was the grown people who were like 6 foot and over pushing in front of the toddlers and the children who want to see the tree lighting that really got to me. We were maybe like 3 people back from the Christmas tree. We got there super early, we stood in our spot, and then by the time the tree lighting happened, we were so far back from people, grown adults. It wasn't even children. I'm okay with children cutting in front of us. Again, this is for the children, but the grown adults, and I'm talking about one couple in particular, they were easily 6'5", both the husband and the wife, just stood right in front of the children at the tree lighting thing. I was like, this is for children, right? Of course, adults can enjoy it, and there was plenty of adult beverages there for adults to enjoy it. But it was really frustrating to see like toddlers being pushed back from the tree because these grown adults wanted to get in front. So unless my kids like really bugged me to go back, which I don't think they will because they were tired of being pushed back also, I will never go to another tree lighting ceremony. I definitely learned my lesson the second time around. All right, we're gonna start decorating our table. Now for Christmas, we're going to use this as the serving table, and we're going to bring out our giant folding table for Christmas dinner. So the way I decorate this now will change on Christmas Eve, but for now, up until Christmas Eve, we're going to enjoy it the way that I decorate it. I have this red tablecloth. It's going to be really long for this table. I bought this when I had a much bigger table. We downsized after the family that was living with us moved. I really downsized a lot after that, and the table was one of the things we downsized. but it's all right. I still think it's gonna look nice. It's just probably gonna hang over the edge more than a table runner should. The next thing I really want to put up is in this box. I bought these during QVC's Christmas in July sale, and I've been so excited to use them, and I think I'm going to use them here because a lot of the other surfaces are already taken up, and I don't know where else I would put them, and I really want them shown this year. These are 2 hurricane vases. You can fill this with wood or flowers if you wanted to. I'm not going to. I'm going to use the fairy light box that came with them to put in here and light it up. But they came as a 2-pack. You know what? If I do 2 chairs here and 2 chairs here, I don't have to worry about if I'm putting this too close to the edge or not. I actually like that idea a lot better, having 2 and 2. I took a short break while I thought about what I wanted to put in the middle of this table. With these, I did not put the lights in yet. And I came up with just kind of like a hodgepodge of different things that I know have meaning to everybody in the house. So there's no real flow, I would say, to it. But being patchwork is a flow in itself. Let's put these lights in there, and I'll give you guys a close-up view of what exactly I put on the table. So really, it's like a hodgepodge of things that we've had for a while. Some from Chase's childhood. Some of these peanut things are from when my kids were little. And I did it on both sides so that no matter what side of the table you were sitting on, you would have something to look at. I also had these over here. I really just want them up, and I didn't know where else I would put them. I do plan on moving these plants so they won't be in the way. But yeah, I wanted to see them. I really do like them. So I put them over there. And then over here on this windowsill, I put 2 candles, the Merry Christmas with the deer, and the other 2 candles are over there. Next time I put pillows away in my closet, I have to remember I am not that tall. For some reason, and I don't know how, I put them with like the top shelf in my closet, so it took me a minute to get them down. I used a hanger, and I definitely got hit in the head by multiple pillows, and as much as these are nice and fluffy, they hurt to be hit by sometimes. So we have these pillows that I bought last year, and I absolutely love them, so we're going to keep using them. We're finally going to remove our Thanksgiving pillows, though I think this green one really could go for Christmas, but I already have some big ones for Christmas, so we don't need that. When that rug is done getting washed, it is going back under there. But for now, there's also a red blanket that's getting washed in there. This is the one I'm going to keep using. I'm going to put a cover in the ottoman so that when Hero lays on here, he can lay on this blanket. And when the other red one is done, it's just going to be added to the couch too. This doesn't match the pillows, but yeah, Hero has to have a blanket on the couch. So this is going to be his blanket. And the old red one will match the pillows better. I'm not too worried about it. This is a nice blanket, and it does have dogs on it. Love that. This is the last Christmas pillow I have that I have not used. So I think I'm just going to throw it on the couch. Our couch is not going to match. Everything on the couch is not going to match. And I think that's okay. This is another item that I want to add, but I didn't know where to put it. So I'm going to put it on the couch that side, just out of camera. It does make music and dance. We've had it for a while now. Also got this at a yard sale, and everyone in the house loves it. So it has to be out this year. All right, we're moving on to our tree, which I think is the last thing, and we'll be done decorating. I could give you guys an overview of the dining room and living room. And then maybe one day, if I remember, I will do a video of the whole house decorated for Christmas. There is one more thing that I'm hoping to do, and it involves the ceiling in here. It's not going to be in this video because it takes time to do, but I'm crossing my fingers that between everything going on, I will find the time to do it because I did it one other time before and everybody loved it. So fingers crossed I get to do that at some point. But anyway, I am going to put lights on this tree. Now this is the family tree. I'm not going to be alone decorating it, but I know nobody wants to sit here while I put these lights on this tree. It takes forever to do. So I told them I'll put the lights on the tree. It's already watered, and then once I'm done, everybody could come and we could put the ornaments on the tree. We need to cut the top of the tree so that the topper will fit on, though I really do want to keep it like that. I am not going to lie to you. I don't know what it is about the top of that Christmas tree, but I really, really love the top of that Christmas tree. Anyway, I'm going to put these lights on, and then we're going to decorate it, and I will show you guys what it looks like when it's done. After we decorate, we probably will also pick our stockings out to go on the fireplace. This year, I tried so hard to talk my family into getting like matching Christmas stockings so that the fireplace looked uniform, but nobody wants to go for that. And Christmas is for the kids, so I'm not going to push them if they didn't want to do it. We will pick our mixed match stockings from the ones that we already have, and we will just use those. Okay, there it goes. The lights are done. I'm a little dizzy from going around the tree so much. I did have to use another strand of lights on top of the strand that I already had. I thought that big box, where is it? I thought this big box would have been enough. It has 58 feet of lights in here. It was not enough. Our tree is done, and I did try adding a tree skirt, but the tree skirt I bought is too small. So I just put the train down there, and that is enough. If the kids really want a tree skirt, I will figure that out. But anyway, our tree is done, and there is so many little ornaments on here from so many different things. I actually found some of our old ones, like Logan's first ornament from when he was born. Other ornaments that we picked out throughout the years are on here, mixed in with some of our new ornaments that we bought this year. Those lions have been with us for a little bit now. Chase picked out this ramen ornament this year. We have a lot. We even have some Dollar Tree ornaments still in there, and some ornaments that me and Logan made when we went to the tree lighting festival. I also added some greenery to our light above the dining room table, and I really do like it like that. Let me see if it looks better lit up. That's what it looks like lit up. I think it looks better dark on camera, but lit up in person. But I like the idea, and I was thinking of adding some ornaments to here too, but I think that would just be too much. I'm just gonna leave it simple and green. And our stockings are hung, Chase's, mine, and I just put some greenery in the stocking. I think I have to fix it, they're kind of falling in. But anyway, Chase's, mine, the cat and the dog, Bella, and Logan has a stocking for his hamster. Bella has a stocking for her axolotl. Okay, we're all decorated for Christmas. I'm gonna give you guys a quick overview of what the dining room and living room looks like before I sign off. We have all of our lights. That's still holding up really well over there. I kind of wish I put a blanket, a snow blanket under all that. Maybe next year I will look into changing that out. There goes our fireplace. Sorry for all the stuffing on the floor. That was from Hero playing with his toys. Our couch already did get messed up from use, but I did add this plush deer, which I bought at home. That's where I bought the 3 trees from. Absolutely love At Home. It was my first purchase from there, and I would definitely buy from there again. That is a fake, like, deer fur. I have since washed the other red blanket, which is behind Hero, and he has claimed both blankets, which is perfectly okay. Our lights are all lit up. I did not change out that painting this year just because I did not have time to buy a new one. And our table arrangement has changed some since I did it, because the kids changed where they wanted certain things. Since Bella sits over there and Logan sits over here, they changed what they wanted facing their way, so that even changed a little bit since I did it. Sorry for all the pine needles, need to clean those up. Obviously, I need a good cleaning day. If I'm missing anything, I'm sorry. It's been quite a few days since the last clip was shot. Just a lot was going on, and I forgot to finish the video and do the rest of what I wanted to do. But I hope that you guys enjoyed decorating my house with me. We are ready for Christmas now. I just need to wrap gifts. I already got everything. Everything is bought. I hope that you guys have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.